What's going on, YouTube family? It's Andrea here at VW Family Farm. It's a beautiful evening here in Central Arkansas. Thanks for joining me here on the homestead. This is going to be a short video because, to be honest, we spent all weekend, this is Monday evening, working on the water line. If you've been around for a while, you know we fenced in 120 acres of our land back in the fall. The last leg of this is to install, it's about a mile of water line back through our pasture. We're tapping into an old well that's in our yard and putting a pump and a tank and all that good stuff. So hopefully it's not going to cost us anything except a little electricity to run the pump. But right now we're on the finishing touches of that. We spent all weekend digging, and the line had been laid a few weeks ago, but we're trying to get it buried and covered up because we are doing rotational grazing, moving cows from paddock to paddock, and they need to move into some of those paddocks. So we have been hot and heavy working on that. It's Monday. We were hoping to be done before now, but we're still putting the final touches on it. So Ben and Lane are out working on that. Emily has been helping me. We've been out setting up tomorrow's paddocks for the cows and things like that. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give y'all a quick update of something I've got going on and just let you know we're still here, and then I'll be having some more videos out this next week. So come on over here, I want to show you something real quick. All right, so here a while back I told you that when you go to Azure Standard through my link, they recognize that, and that helps me out by them knowing that people are coming their way through me. And after you place an order, it doesn't cost you a thing, but after you place an order, they give me a small credit if you place a qualifying order. Well, I've had a couple people do that, and so I put a lot of thought into, I want to spend this on something that will help our viewers, not only just us. I could have just bought groceries or whatever, but I thought I want to do something to give back to the viewers. So I've always looked at their organic chicken feed. I told y'all in a previous video, at my Azure Standard drop, that is the #1 thing I see people buy. Lane and I actually helped a lady load 20 bags that picked them up last week at our drop. She said it's the best feed she's ever gotten. So, but it's really expensive. So I bought a bag of it. That's what I did with part of the credit that I got here a month or so ago. But I've never gotten around to feeding it. So I'm gonna turn you around and show you what I've done. Okay, so I have set up 2 identical chicken tractors. They are identical. They've got an endless supply of water because there's just a few chickens in each tractor, and there's a 5-gallon waterer in one and a 7 in the other. They should never run out of water. And the chickens in them are identical. They're all my buffs that were hatched last year, so they're just right out of year old. They're laying like crazy. They're in their prime. So they're the exact same types of chickens in each tractor. The one on my right, when I walk up to him to feed, I'm gonna feed the organic feed. It's organic, soy-free, non-GMO. It's pretty much free of anything that someone could be concerned about in their feed. The one on the left, I'm gonna continue to feed what I feed from our local feed store, which is a high quality feed, high protein, but it is not organic. It's not labeled non-GMO and those things. So this is a little experiment that we can all learn from and see. If you switch to organic feed, is your egg production going to remain the same? So that is what I'm going to kind of be reporting back to y'all. This will not be as technical as like I saw Kevin and Sarah's nerdy chicken math over the summer. I loved it. That was awesome, where they compared Cornish crosses and Freedom Rangers. This will probably not be that technical, but I'm going to do my best to kind of document. I've already been feeding it to him for a little bit, but I'm going to do my best to document like how many eggs per pen per day. There's a couple extra chickens in one pen because a few of my chickens were getting out, and the other night at dark Ben caught them for me and just threw them in these chicken tractors. So I got to get those out. But after I do that, there will be 5 buffs in each pen. And I'm just going to document how many eggs do they lay each day. Does it remain consistent? Because these are pretty much all laying right now. So we'll see how the 2 pens line up. And I'm just going to do this as long as this feed lasts. If you don't know, they recommend that you give a laying hen between 1/4 and 1/3 of a pound per day. There's going to be 5 hens in each pen, so I'm probably going to give them like around 1.5 pounds. That's a little over the 1/4 pound for 5 birds. So that's what I'm going to do. They should have plenty to eat. They'll have an endless supply of water. I've given them a nesting box. They're in the shade, but they can get in the sun too. They should have everything they need. So I will report back to y'all. And I just wanted to say before I wrap this video up, thank you so much for all the nice comments y'all left about my video on tips to be successful on YouTube. I really struggled with whether or not to put that out. Sometimes a little bit more personal, deeper videos, I call them, I don't know how to put it, like where they're kind of raw and I'm kind of putting myself out there. I struggle with those because I second guess myself over and over. And honestly, Ben and I watch each other's videos before we put them out and critique them. We've asked each other to do that. But sometimes even him, he's like, I don't know, it's just a lot of talking. I don't know how this will be received or not, but we really felt led to put it out. And so I just thank y'all for the kind comments, because I had emails and comments saying this is just what I needed to hear. And that keeps me going, because sometimes I think, what am I doing? I am not qualified to be giving anybody advice. So when y'all, reaffirm that, hey, that really hit home with me, that means a lot to me. So thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I've got a lot coming up this week that I want to bring y'all along for. So we're putting in the garden. I cannot wait. We're supposed to have another monsoon a little bit later this week, so I'm kind of tempted to hold off because I don't want to drown baby tomato plants and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. See you guys later. We love and appreciate y'all, and talk to you tomorrow. God bless.